Welcome, Sagittarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your December full moon reading. The full moon is on the 7th of December in Gemini. And for you, Sagittarius, this is going to affect, particularly for those of you with Sagittarius rising, your 7th house, the house of your significant relationships. This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with all Sagittarians out there. However, I encourage you to look at your sun, moon, and rising sign at the least, or any other placements that are significant to you for fuller messages. If this reading does resonate for you, please like and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot, and I thank all of the support that you give me. I'm deeply appreciative of that. Let's get started, Sag, with an overall energy for this December full moon. And the Knight of Swords is showing me your Herculean ability to detach yourself from your emotions as you research and collect data and information about something that you are interested in pursuing. You are expanding your understanding of the truth and your alignment, and recognizing that your truth, whatever that is, must exist in alliance or in communication among a diversity of other truths and experiences. This is not about you elevating your truth to a place of domination, but rather recognizing how a deeper understanding of your experiences helps you understand the experiences of others better without invalidating their experiences. This is a powerful, non-judgmental opportunity for you to learn, to grow, and to listen. In the 10th house, the house of your social identity, we have another knight, the Knight of Wands. And this is what others are seeing of you. This is your ability to research, pursue new ideas, new business opportunities, new ways of doing things, new opportunities in every way that support your growth and expansion. This is you questing for new opportunities, looking at new landscapes far afield or close at hand. In the first house, we have the Six of Pentacles. Sixes are always about that balance and harmony in relationships in particular. This can particularly be about the focus you are bringing to the way that you are distributing resources you have some control over. This is you renegotiating the terms of your work or your relationship with others so that you are consciously agreeing or making clear the terms under which you operate and share. You have an opportunity here to recognize the way in which you often attempt to take control of resources so that you will not be experiencing that scarcity that this consciousness, this action arises from. In the 4th house, the house of your home, your history, the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is indicating a real sensitivity, a connection with your inner child, to use an overused expression, but it is that part of you, that part of your experiences that arise from your earliest family of origin or formative experiences in your early life. This is you revisiting that and revisiting, opening up to the love, the creativity, the imaginative powers that are at your command and that you now have a better understanding, appreciation for, and that are refreshed as you are moving forward at this time. The 7th house, or the house of your significant others, the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is really reinforcing that you are moving in a new direction. You know what you're good at. You know where you rest. You know how you are best informed. And this is inspiring, encouraging you to look at the horizon for other ways to find opportunities, other opportunities, contacts, and communications that you have tentatively put some feelers out or made are coming back to you. You're awaiting some of those early results that will influence the direction in which you move as you gain more information about them. The Six of Pentacles in the first house is clarified by the Ace of Swords in the second and the Magician. Absolutely, your pursuit of the truth is what is allowing you to manifest this clear and focused vision. You are focusing on a new creation. You have a vision for a new alignment that you are, in your case, I feel it is revisiting. I believe that you have come into this world. Your intuition is telling you, is pulling from your self-wisdom, your self-knowledge, and this vision has been re-emerging in your life. This is allowing you to re-inspire from your imagination, your creative abilities, to reaffirm the truth that you've always known, the information you've always held, and you've pulled away any resistance or lack of personal responsibility that has kept you back in the past. These things are coming together in such a powerful way that you are gaining this vision of, this new vision of who you are, newly aligned, fresh, open, and available to create anew, but anchored to this powerful intuition that you are learning to rely upon. In the fifth house, we have the Ace of Cups, clarifying the Page of Cups in the fourth house, and the Page of Wands in the sixth house. The pages are always indicative of an openness, a newness, an ability to tap back into some intuitive, early sense of who you came to be, what service you came to apply or offer to the planet. The Ace of Cups in your fifth house is really just reinforcing the sense of growth, creativity, and flow. And in particular, my sense is that you are loving yourself. You are practicing and learning how to support yourself in ways in which you have often looked to others to support and love you. There is a tendency here to overgive when you connect with a partner, a group, a vision, and you are now understanding that you have customarily given unquestioningly, enthusiastically to others, to your work, to whatever it is your passions have led you to, and you're now recognizing that rather than expect others to do the same, that enthusiasm, that vision, that passion must now be applied to yourself to consciously gain the energy, the strength, the flow, the intuitive information to apply it in the way that you agreed when you came to Earth. The Three of Wands in the seventh house is clarified by the Two of Swords in the eighth house and the Nine of Swords in the ninth house. This is also the information that you are gaining that is emerging from your unconscious, that you are working really hard to separate yourself from, this perhaps history of loneliness, of feeling isolated, giving to others, and being disappointed at the returns that you receive. When you give so much love to others, being surprised that it is not returned to you. And this is helping you realize that this, in and of itself, is a debilitating quality that has hampered you and essentially made it difficult for you to look at your own behaviors, because on the surface there is so much love, enthusiasm, cheerleading for others, that it did not seem possible in many ways for you to have some kind of behavior or attitude problem with others. Instead, as you've worked really diligently over the past possibly couple of years at the very least to examine those places that you assumed were happy and healthy, you have come to accept your responsibility for making choices that led you to choose others, that led you to experience a pattern of disappointment that has depleted you, left you feeling as though you were a victim, when in reality you now recognize that your pattern of giving is what was at issue. And as you see that, as you gain this understanding, you're able to let go and release that desire to overgive without evidence or an agreement to share. This has been hard for you to see because you tend, Sag, with Jupiter rising, Jupiter, the planet of Jupiter ruling your sign, you have experienced Jupiter now moving forward direct. It may still be in Pisces, but it will soon be in Aries. And this is where you are now free to release the lessons, the understanding that you've gained by looking at those very hard, deep lessons that you've learned. In the Knight of Wands in the 10th house is clarified by the 8 of Wands in the 11th house and the Knight of Coins in the 12th house. So yes, you are moving rapidly towards communication, collaboration, information sharing, discussion, discourse, communicating with others. You are agreeing to move in a concerted effort and direction that's having a huge impact on you. And this is also taking you to a place where you are on a quest to anchor your vision, to make your vision practical, real, and material so that it is available to others in a practical way. This is also your continuing quest to not only gain the information that is aligned with you, to take the steps to open up, to grow, the openness, but also the desire to make it real, to make it a part of your real lived experience, desired experience. Sagittarius, I'm going to pull an oracle card to finish up this reading. And I've pulled Indecision. This is describing for me a process of healing, of looking at your patterns, attitudes that have held you back. So much powerful healing has occurred in your life in the past few months as a result of this real conscious desire you have been involved in for years, possibly even decades, where you are releasing things that are not aligned with you, having assumed that your actions were mirrored by others. Although you are healing rapidly, these behaviors and patterns that have blocked your progress you are still growing into this new sense of liberation, freedom, and alignment with your authenticity. It still feels uncomfortable, and your intuition is still a facility you tend to doubt as a process of your habits. It's something you have been fearful to invest in, to have faith in. This is you not is self-doubting and thus self-sabotage. So as you move forward, as you feel yourself in new skin over the next few months, it is important that you discard the objections, the reservations, the doubts that have you second guessing yourself, and you own your intuition that knows exactly who you are and where you're going, and moreover, the success that you are sure to gain. I hope this has been helpful to you, Sagittarius. If it has, if you found resonance, please like and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all of your shares, your donations, your comments especially. Until next time, namaste.